So we're about to see a woman absolutely lose her mind over what is going on in Rafah currently. And what's going on in Rafah is very sad. It's tragic, to say the least. It's very tragic. But we're going to see her reaction to what's going on. And then I have some questions for her. But let's get into this video first and let's kind of see what she has to say.
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm not talking about the Israeli government. I'm talking about you guys who are still silent because you don't want to lose your sponsor. People are burning right now. Their bodies.
Okay, so let's go back a little bit. Do you see to me, this... I got a question. Where was she when Hamas came into Israel and was specifically targeting individuals with AK-47s and unaliving them in mass amounts? They go into Israel, they're shooting into porta potties, they're slaughtering people indiscriminately. They literally were trying to behead a man with a gardening tool while chanting Allahu Akbar. Where was she? Where was she? They're in there throwing hand grenades into bomb shelters which civilians are hiding in and blowing off people's body parts. Where was she? Bodies are charred beyond recognition as a result of that attack. Where was she? I've seen people with their legs shredded as a result of that attack. Where was she? I didn't see it. They have a go. I'm gonna let her continue let's see what else she has to say.
People are burning right now. Their bodies. Can you imagine the smell?
They were burning on 10/7. Where was she? Where was she? Where was her outrage then? Mind you, that attack was unprovoked. Where was she?
There were just rumors of babies being beheaded by Hamas. No one saw pictures. These were just rumors, and the world went crazy.
And I guess she was silent. Let's let her continue.
But there are photos and pictures of beheaded babies in Rafah. The beheaded babies should draw the line for us all. And if it hasn't drawn a line for you, you're cooked.
This is what we call a useful idiot. Okay? So what she doesn't understand, I doubt she understands, is Hamas likes this. They want this violence. This is what they do. They use useful idiots like her to get emotional outrage, to then get the emotional community to want to disavow Israel and then legitimize Hamas. Okay, so they're trying to paint a picture of Israel being this entire evil organization or, this evil boogeyman that's just existing just to kill and murder innocent Palestinians. But she didn't ask, why was there a strike there? Why were senior Hamas operatives hiding in refugee camps amongst innocent civilians? Why? Why? Because they know if Israel strikes them, there's likely going to be collateral damage. But on a side note, two things. There's been reports that have come out, and the IDF intercepted a phone call between Gazans talking about Israel striking that area and said it was not big, and there were secondary explosions because they struck weapons as well. So there were weapons there that were also hidden amongst the civilians. But she's not going to talk about that. We're not going to look to hold Hamas accountable, right? What we're going to do is when Israelis are being slaughtered, she's quiet, right? But then when they go to defend themselves and they're fighting people who are dressing like civilians, acting like civilians, hiding amongst civilians, using their own people that they're supposed to protect as shields for themselves and their weapons, she's outraged at the other side. Not at the people who started this and then are using civilians as shields. No, I'm not seeing her outraged about that. If they weren't hiding amongst the civilians, there wouldn't have been an issue. If they would have never came into Israel and targeted thousands of people and indiscriminately slaughtered over 1,000 people, we would not be having this conversation. Where was she? Where was she when they were in Israel blowing up people's body parts? Where was she when they were in Israel burning people alive? Where was she when they were in Israel putting bullets through people's heads? Where was she when they were in Israel when people's legs were being shredded by explosives? Where was she when they were launching RPGs at people? Where was she when they were slaughtering women, children, elderly? Where was she? Where was her outrage? Where? I did not see it. Where was she? If it was out there and she can prove it, I will apologize and say, my bad, you're right, you condemned both violences, even though there is no moral equivalency between the two. One side is attacking civilians and using civilians to hide themselves. The other side is using weapons to protect their people. One side, Hamas, has specifically stated their goal is the destruction of the state of Israel. So why are we acting as if there's some moral equivalence between the two? There is no moral equivalence between the two. These people attack civilians and then run and hide behind their civilians. They have a stated goal that their goal is not the peace and prosperity and success of the Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank. That's not their goal. Their goal is not to take care of their people and bring them into a new era or new age of peace and prosperity. That's not their goal. Their goal is the destruction of the state of Israel, and they've made that clear. If their goal was peace and prosperity, people that have peace and prosperity goals do not launch terrorist attacks, kill thousands, and take hundreds hostage. You can't negotiate with them. They have to be eradicated. You can't negotiate with them. So again, if she's such a pro-peace person and wants good stuff for children, why is she not condemning the side who has literal goals of the destruction of an entire nation? That is their goal. Their entire platform is based off of violence and conflict. They need that. Without that, what is Hamas? What is it? Like, that is their goal. They stated, all you gotta do is go read their charter. They don't hide it. It's just too many people don't go look. They don't go look, and then they try to find excuses for terrorism. Again, I will say this again. Where was she? Where was she? I did not hear her. I didn't see her outrage when they were going and think about it again. Think about this. There is a difference in dropping a bomb, okay, or launching a missile, looking to strike legitimate military targets and having some collateral damage. There's a difference in that and walking into someone's house and murdering them with a gun. There is a stark difference. But people act as if there's no difference between the two. Yes, there is a stark difference between collateral damage and targeting civilians. But we're playing dumb in today's society.
You're cooked. I'm not crazy. You're crazy because you're not doing anything and you think this is normal.
No one said they think it's normal. But at the same time, if you have to unprovoked go tell people that you're not crazy, they're crazy, probably crazy. Just saying.
Me right now, this is normal behavior. Yeah.
But where was that normal behavior on 10/7? Like, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Where was it?
You're not acting normal. You can see that stuff and stay silent. You're crazy!
Well, I, again, better see the videos of her coming out on 10/7 condemning it, because if not, by her own definition, she's crazy. She's crazy.
You should lose your mind.
This is what's so crazy. These people get outraged about violence while specifically and continually helping to keep an organization that wants nothing more than violence and power. If you're so anti-violence, why are you working to help keep an organization that wants violence and power? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Either you're an idiot or you're masking your I don't like violence with I want the destruction of the state of Israel. Right? It's idiotic. It's idiotic or deceptive.
In fact, if you're not gonna lose your mind, I urge you, unfollow me and freaking block me. Because you're a psychopath and I don't want to be around people.
Anyway, like I was saying, where was she when Hamas came into Israel, slaughtered thousands, and took hostages, burnt people alive? They were. If you look at Shani Luke in the back of a truck, her body parts were dislocated. Look at her knees and her elbow. They're bent in directions they don't bend. That doesn't just happen by accident. That's not how that works. In addition to that, you've got her in the back of the truck with men sitting on her, one standing up chanting Allahu Akbar. There's people come running up to the side of the truck and spitting on her, and they're chanting as if they got some good prize. This was happening in Gaza. Where was she? Where was she? Did not see her. Where were you, ma'am? Where were you? Anyway, that's all I got today. If you liked the video, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out.